Let's begin with a little-known fact. Some of the sharpest corrections in history were delivered with no more than an arched brow and a half smile. You don't need to raise your voice to command attention. In fact, the moment you do, you've already ceded the advantage. This is Say It Like a Lady, where we explore how elegance doesn't whisper because it's weak. It whispers because it doesn't need to scream. Today's episode, don't raise your voice, raise your eyebrow. Or how to correct, redirect, and outwit without ever breaking a sweat. Hi, I'm Victoria, your advocate on matters of elegance. I am a lawyer by training and a tutor of elegance by design. Let's take a walk down the neighbourhood of Elegance Court, shall we? Part 1. Why volume betrays power. In law, we are trained to stay composed even when cross-examining someone who is, let's say, creatively inaccurate. Because the moment you become emotional, you've lost frame. Raising your voice is the courtroom equivalent of banging your fists on the table when your argument won't land. And let's be honest, it's rarely elegant and never effective. If you must fight, do it in heels, and preferably without anyone realizing they've lost, until they've already apologized. Part 2. Soft power. Hard noise. You see, power isn't about dominating the room, it's about shaping the energy in it. When you speak softly, it forces people to listen more closely. And when you correct someone calmly, they're far more likely to adjust. But if you yell, you create heat, not change. Part 3. How to signal displeasure without looking uncomposed. Here's what I call the elegant freeze. 1. Pause. 2. Smile. 3. Tilt your head slightly. 4. Then say, I'm curious. Did you mean that the way it sounded? You've just signaled displeasure, but elegantly. No need to announce your offence. Your tone does it for you. Part 4. Humour as elegance's secret weapon. Humour is elegance's velvet dagger, and dry wit, the champagne of conflict resolution. Consider this. Fascinating. I've never heard it put that incorrectly before. Or the classic. Bold of you. Unexpected. Entirely unwise. It's the kind of humour that lets you cut. Gently. Use it with restraint. Let it surprise. Let it sparkle. Part 5. Soft sarcasm versus crude clapbacks. Let's draw a clear line. Soft sarcasm is an art. It disarms. Clapbacks are reactive. They escalate. When you respond with elegance, you don't descend to the level of the offence. You rise so subtly, the person realises their misstep only after they've been left standing alone with it. Part 6. Mystique. The Cheshire Smile. Technique now for your mystique moment. I call it the Cheshire Smile. When someone says something absurd, offensive, or simply unworthy of full engagement, don't frown. Don't correct immediately. Simply smile. Slowly, silently, not cruelly, not sarcastically. Just enough to make them wonder if you know something they don't. You do. Mystique is never defensive. It's suggestive. And a well-timed smile can be more intimidating than a raised voice. phrases and demeanour. Add these to your elegant arsenal. Let's not confuse confidence with certainty. That's one interpretation, not mine, but one. You're entitled to your opinion. You're just not entitled to my agreement. These phrases are ice in silk gloves. Always steady, never flustered. Part 8. Final Thoughts. Composure as Persuasion. In every room, someone sets the emotional tone. Let that someone be you. The one who speaks with grace under fire. The one who doesn't bark to be believed. The one who raises her eyebrow. And suddenly, the conversation corrects itself. So remember, don't raise your voice. Raise your standards. Raise your expectations. And yes, raise your eyebrow. Thank you for joining me. Subscribe for more soft power, sharp thinking, and subtle strength.